Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Rosy O, and before I start off with everything I'm going to show in this video, I wanted, well, not explain, but kind of say what happened on, didn't put a video on Saturday. I bought a frappe from McDonald's, and if anyone's not familiar with it, it's like, it's coffee that's just mixed in with whatever flavor. I got a mocha one because that's my favorite. And I forgot that frappe, especially the large one, doesn't have a cover on the top. It has the little lid, but it's open so you can put your straw and all of that. So when I finished presenting my last video, when I showed that large portfolio, I forgot kind of how big it was. I kind of overestimated it. So when I opened one of the pages, because I was recording for for my short, the cover smacked that cup of nice, yummy, cold frappe coffee and spilled it on the side. And I grabbed it like really quick and pushed it back. And unfortunately, that side had a little pile. Okay, it's not a little, kind of a medium pile of some whips that I was organizing so I can try to start working on them. And oh my goodness, it was really drenched in coffee, and I was like, oh my god, don't tell me I have to throw it away. So I quickly Googled, because Google's, the savior of any issue that we have. And I found out how to kind of wash yarn, as a skein in the washing machine. But apparently you can either use a pantyhose or a garment bag, which I don't have neither. But I did have this big old Rubbermaid plastic tub, and I thought, you know what, let me just hand wash it. So, and I know, I've hand washed clothes before, so I grabbed a little bar, if you've ever used it to wash Zote, Z-O-T-E, and I chipped it using the water, melted down, it got nice and soapy. And so I got all these skeins, all these projects that got soaked, and I was there slowly washing them. It took me hours, but I finished washing everything. And the drying is still going on, because especially if it's like a full skein, it takes forever to dry out. And luckily most of my yarn's acrylic, so I know that's usually a little, it's, I don't want to say it doesn't mold, but it kind of, doesn't, sorry, the yarn doesn't get like affected. So right now it's just in the drying phase, and that's why unfortunately I didn't get to finish my video. So yeah, careful with your coffee, make sure you have a cover on it. And that's all. And don't use big, just be careful. So moving on from that, sorry about that, I had said I wanted to give an explanation. Today I'm going to show an order I got from Joann's recently, from one of their they've been having so many Blockbuster sales, and I saw how discounted a lot of this yarn was. So I purchased it, and this first one I bought just 2 of them. I'm using this yarn to do a repair for a blanket I did. One of the yarns accidentally, one of the knots accidentally pulled, and I didn't notice till I spotted that, hey, why is there a huge gap? And I saw some of the, it's not this blanket. Oh, by the way, sorry, this is another, it's a granny square whip that I'm working on. It's real bright, but kind of like that. I wanted a different kind of background today. Oh, sorry about that. For this yarn, let me show you the yarn. It is Big Twist Value, but they're ombre color mixes that they had. They don't have a lot of colors that they have in the ombre, but this color is the original color of the blanket I'm doing. So I had to purchase another one, because I finished the blanket I did before was I used 3 skeins for it. I used it all. So when I saw, okay, I have to repair it, because some of the stitches unfortunately pulled, and I actually had to look up on how to repair. I know how to repair a knitted, any project like a scarf, blanket, anything that got pulled, but I've never had to really correct the crochet one. So this is a learning process for me. So and I purchased this yarn just specifically for that, and I do have other colors of this yarn, but right now this is the one that I just received in the order. And sorry about that. Let me give you some information of the yarn. It is Big Twist Value. It is 269 yards, 4.3 ounces. 246 meters, 121 grams. The recommended, the size for this yarn is a 4 medium, and the recommended knitting hooks is a US 5 millimeter or US 8. And the recommended crochet hook is a 5 millimeter or USH 8. It is machine washable, dry flat, and it is 100% acrylic. And this color is just blue ombre, and it is color code 193-77506. And if you can see, it's a really light blue with the white, and I really like it. It's so to me, I find it kind of pastel-y, kind of relaxing a bit, and I really like this color. And I know usually it's recommended to get the dye lots of the same, but this yarn is actually really recent. It's not that old of a color line that Big Twist came out with. And I actually found the label of the original yarn. I looked out, pretty much the lot number is really close. I believe it was 42. And the manufacturing date's the same, and when I matched it, they match when I compared it. So I kind of lucked out on that with this yarn. This yarn, when time I purchased, I believe was $2.59. I believe they dropped out. They dropped the price of the Big Twist line a lot. Right now, currently on Joann, it's $3.14. Because they are having another Blockbuster sale, so it's not them. I'm sorry, $3.14. It's not that much of a difference, but it's still discounted from its regular retail price of $4.49. So I still think it's a pretty good deal if you're interested in buying this yarn. Excuse me. And so I had found through some other yarn videos, that other yarn channels I watch, that Joann, the Big Twist value actually came out with another line of yarn, and I hadn't seen it before. So I saw it and I decided, you know what, I really need this yarn, because they compared it to Puzzle, the Premier yarn. I believe it's Premier, and I love that yarn. I actually have a lot of that yarn. And when I saw it in other, there were other yarn videos that were showing it. When I saw it, I kind of could see the comparison to it. I kind of saw how similar it was. Sorry about that. I can't say that word right. And so when I actually received it, they were correct. It really does look like puzzle yarn. It is Big Twist Carousel. It's one of their new lines that they came out with, and it really does look like the puzzle yarn. If you can see it, sorry, better with the camera. It really does look like it. I bought 3 of them, so I knew they were going to come in plastic. And I have said before in previous videos, I don't open it till I decide to start working on it. And I am trying everything I have not to open this, because I really want to start a project on it. But like this poor little granny square of mine, I really need to finish some of my old whips. So yeah, let me take care of them before I actually start, cracking into this yarn. It is really pretty, and I kind of do want to open it just to see how soft it is, because you can actually tell it's real squishable even in the plastic. But when I actually do start using a project on it, I'll make sure to put a video on it, but I will give you some information on it. It's called Big Twist Carousel, and it is 100% acrylic, and it is considered a size 4 medium yarn, and the recommended knitting needles is a 5 millimeter or US 7 or 8. And it actually recommends either a 4.5 or 5 millimeter needle, which is either US 7 or US 8. Never seen that before for the recommended. It's the same thing like that for the crochet hook. No, it's not. For the crochet hook, their recommended size is a 4.5 millimeter or US 7. It is, as I said, it is machine washable, dry flat. So it's interesting because the label on this one is a little different than other Big Twist value labels I've had. They actually have more specific on how many skeins you would need for whatever project. Like this is for a blanket, this is for a sweater, and this one's interesting. I kind of like this one. This one's for a beanie, this one's for a beanie and a scarf. And it recommends how many balls of yarns you would need. How many skeins you would need. That is really interesting. I hadn't seen that before. And the color of this one is, oh, where is it? Oh, berry. And the lot number for this one is 49-9462. And it actually has a newer date. It's from July 23 of this year. And I really, really love this color when I saw it. And I actually went through the whole site. And sorry, I actually went through the website to see all the other colors of this yarn. I fell in this yarn. I'm sorry, I fell in love with this yarn. It's kind of like a jam kind of berry color. It's kind of pink, a little bit magenta-y with some of the pale brown. I really love this combo. And when I saw it, I knew, yeah, I need this color because a lot of my yarn is actually in this kind of berry kind of magenta color. And my apologies, if you can give me a moment. I'm trying to find at the time of purchase, oh my goodness, I'm trying to remember. I believe it was 2 something as well, but not as low as, oh no, my apologies, it was 3 something as well, because I'm seeing the price difference right now for what it's going for, and it was a little bit more discounted than it is now. Currently on the Joann's website, this yarn is going for $4.19, which is discounted as well because the regular retail price is $6.99. So at $4.19, I believe it's a good price for this much yarn. Oh, my apologies, I didn't give the size of it. It is 170 yards, 3.5 ounces, 156 meters, and 100 grams. For 170 yarn, 170 yards, it's not too bad. I would myself, it looks a little thicker than I thought, so I would probably use a 5 and a 5.5 hook if I'm gonna crochet with it, because it recommends a 4.5. Oops, sorry. Which I think it might be a little excuse me, smaller than I thought, but yeah, I'd probably use a 5.5. It probably, and it's, as I said, I love a lot of drape whenever I make a project, so I probably would go up a hook size on this. And I did purchase 2 colors. I purchased this color, and I purchased this color. I honestly, when I saw it online, I love brown yarn. Like, I love all, the kind of browns, but it's actually this teal color that I spotted it, and I thought, you know what, I need that color. I love the way it looks. It's a teal and a brown. You can kind of see it. And in a heartbeat, I was like, yeah, I need this color. It's more for the teal than the brown, but like I said, I do love the combo that they did with it. And this color is called, oh, sorry, I have to find the label. Oh, here we go. It's called Oasis, and it is color code 49/9458. And the same thing, it's manufactured July of this year. And oh my goodness, I really love, and again, when I receive these in person, they're just, man, they are so much nicer than they look on the website. And but don't get me wrong, all the colors on for pretty much with this yarn, I wanted to just pretty much just get all of them, but I already know I have more yarn coming in, so I figured, you know what, let me just kind of, and I haven't really had a chance to work on this one. So if I feel that I'm really satisfied with the yarn, I'll make sure to purchase some more down the line. For this color, I do have a blanket pattern I have in mind for. So I already know as soon as I finish a lot of my whips, this is the first one that I'm going to get into so I can, start a new project. And if you can give me a moment, considering I not a lesson learned, but at least I have a cover on it, I'm going to take a sip of coffee really, really quick. Sorry about that. See, but I have a cover on it. And lastly, the last yarn I want to show. This one kind of was an order that I did before, but Joann, I'm not sure how they, I guess, kind of handled it. They kind of put it in this order. I originally bought 3 of them, but when I received the order later on, I only got 2, and I wondered, hey, what was going on? In that order, it's part of another one. Until I got this order, I saw that they snuck in the third one. The other yarn I purchased was another Super Saver Jumbo, and I loved this blue color when I had seen it. I had originally shown that I had purchased a yellow, I believe it's lemon. Yeah, I believe it's lemon. And I also purchased it with that set, but it got mixed around all over the place. So, I mean, I trust it, so I know I'll receive it. I just don't know when. So this one got stuck into this order with that I just received, and I'll give you some information about this yarn. It is Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo, and it is 14 ounces, 396 grams, 744 yards, 681 meters. This yarn is 100% acrylic, and there is no dye lots for this yarn. So that's why I love the jumbos, because I never have to worry about, you know, having a matching problem if I have to buy the color again. The size for this one is a medium 4, and the recommended hook size is a 5.5 millimeter or a USI 9. Or for knitting needles, it is 5 millimeters or a US 8. It is both machine washable and dryable. And as I stated before, it is 100% acrylic. And this color, it is called Royal. And and the color code for this one is E302C 0385. I love the jumbo yarns. And that's you're probably going to see me show this yarn a lot, because I purchase it a lot. And I saw that at the time of purchase, I believe it was $6.99 for the jumbos. But let me double check for you to see what they're going for right now on Joann's, because I know they had a lot of the Super Saver on sale, discounted, and I don't believe it's on sale anymore, because they might have been on sale, because I know today, all of the sales and all that changed. So I don't believe this yarn's on sale anymore, but I could double check for you. I know they're having a lot of coupons right now. Excuse me. So if it's not on sale, you might be able to get it discounted. Yeah, unfortunately, this yarn is $9.49. It's back to normal price. But Joann's so many coupons right now. I'm sure you can use them to get this yarn discounted. But I purchased this one at $6.99. When I saw that I was gonna say Blockbuster. Well, actually, it is Blockbuster. Sorry, I was thinking of the video rental place. Their Blockbuster sales they were having. I bought 3 of them. So I also have a project in mind for this, but I'm trying to finish that yellow blanket that I'm working on with the lemon color for this yarn. So when I finish it, I'll make sure to introduce it in the video. So that is all I have for today. Hopefully any of this yarn, hopefully it's something that is interest you, and down the line you'd be able to purchase, especially since some of them are discounted, they're on sale. Sorry. And again, sorry for the long little story I had, but I did want to explain kind of why I didn't have a video after I had said I wanted to put a video every day. So lesson learned, you never know, sometimes coffee likes to rebel. Thank you again for your time. If you're a subscriber, and thank you for coming back and enjoying these videos. If you're new to the channel, if you can please like and subscribe if you've been enjoying what I've been presenting in these videos. And I would highly appreciate it. I'm just happy that I'm having, that as long as one person's viewing these videos, trust me, it makes my time of day, and I'd be more than happy to make more of these. Again, thank you for your time, and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you.